about vaccines and things like
The vaccine shit was hilarious to me, by the way. I was mad that you didn't think it was fucking hilarious. Alright. Alright, so if Ben's in any position here, Ben is the one looking for damage in this round. Alright? That means I do not want this and swinging. I don't want distance. I want you using the position to find damage. That's knees, that's not elbows for you guys, but knees, that's your punches. You have like head pressure and positioning. We're going to go over pummeling the head and how to beat this over here. But for now, head pressure allows you to know exactly where to strike. It's my job to control the wrist. Obviously, as you roll the wrist and you control the wrist, now you have the availability of damage here. Whether that's knee, punch over the top, pummeling back to the inside and switching sides, and or dropping down and going for the takedown. You want to control the wrist if you're looking for damage. Make sense? All right. So just looking for head pressure and damage. Keep them on the wall. Person who's defending, give them like 40, 50%, like you're trying to circle off the wall. But this is all about just finding damage for now, yeah?
You're more like
something
stalling.
we're missing. Huh?
You're cracking more like stalling, like on the back.
Yeah. So
kinda
like
like
I'm here, I'm
protecting
defending, protecting myself, they're throwing the light shots, I'm looking to get control, and then I'm moving out slowly. Like if they don't circle back in, then I'm out, right? But if they circle back in, I'm letting them do work, pummeling the underhooks, keeping control, looking for the chin whip, just really lightly going through my technique. If the technique works, you off the wall, get back onto the wall. Yeah?
Sure.
All right, hands up. 1, 2, 3.
Let's do it. Are we like switching at a certain time or what?
Yeah, I will have a timer for you.
You can just do it with Bob. It's fine.
Oh, it's cool. Reagan, I'm going to work with you on the side. Go ahead and take your look. All right, look at you guys going.
Oh, right here. Okay.
I was going to say, look it up, okay?
Hey, we smell good, really. Damn. All right, they have 2 lesson plans to go. So. Okay. Just work. Just work on hand fighting. Good luck. No, you're good. Remember, if you keep them on the wall, I want you to break pressure, look for Dagestani, keep their shoulders square. It's just like being on the floor. When we're on the floor, we're looking to keep their shoulders flat. It's the same thing when you look on the cage. I need a underhook for the Dagestani.
Probably easier with them.
Yeah,
Use your arm.
Honestly, we're taking 2. Position. All you're looking to do is pull. Just block that foot. You feel how it stops.
Are we switching if we get off the wall?
No, we're done for time.
Okay.
What's up?
Nothing.
Keep them on the wall. You got 5 minutes and we'll switch roles.
once for like a airline thing. They crashed. They tried to do it. The airline crashed. Curtain died. It's like bang ding ow. Bang something.
I heard something more. We go down.
Yeah. All the Chinese names. And they're like, I'm gonna tell you that true.
Now relax, yeah? Yeah. Come on, come on, come on. Come on.
Yeah, it's the only thing I've found that kind of works for a little bit.
Come on, come on, come on. 1 minute, 1 minute. There, yes. Switch! Oh yeah, I've been lazy.
You trust me. Lazy what?
How you doing, brother? I'm out.
I was over online this morning, and I did the weight room there.
Yeah.
I do want to get into boxing. I see that
Yours like this tall, right?
Yes, so we have a striking program. We're more MMA based.
Yeah, he was literally like.
We just don't.
Oh, so the shots.
I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know it's kind of big. Have you had symptoms now? I don't ever have one.
sometimes you do boxing.
So you were like, you know, I had this flu. I told her I was like, I think it was.
If you want to, you can get a free. If you've got a waiver online, you can feel free to jump in and maybe move around. If you're interested in just boxing, Thursday would be the best day for sure.
So 7:30, Monday, Thursday, so Thursday's the main day.
Yes, Thursday would be the main day. If you're like, man, I want to learn boxing, we go over footwork, we go over technique of boxing specifically.
Same time Friday.
Friday would be an hour earlier at 6.
I think
No problem.
you want to just watch.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, what's your name? Ethan. Alex, brother. Nice to meet you.
Rockstar.
no!
I just finished so much.
It's all about getting the leg you want. Step forward. Once you get that, cool down.
Solid, hope I don't die.
So for this one, you see how my foot's already forward, right? So sink your way down. Yes. Grab the back of the ankle. Then push my head over my knee. That's it. It's like luminous. Very back.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, we didn't do that for the class. I do send that. Yeah, I remember how Ben's eye was last week. That's all the time.
Come on, guys, find that damage. Any damage. Just make sure you're finding damage. That's it, yes. Yes. Uh-oh. Good shot. Start rolling. Snap. Yes! Oh man, he said he slammed my head on the mat. It was beautiful. Yeah. Yes. This guy stinks. That's it. Yes. That's it. Alright, let's control the hips. One more. Control the head.
I'm gonna break
Time. We're gonna stick with that theme for a little bit. We're gonna lessen the round because we're gonna talk about some real shitty positions here. It's damage from mount. So find some open space. One person on top, one person on bottom. We're looking for damage or looking to maintain position.
Now we're trying to escape.
You are trying to escape on bottom.
Action time?
60%. Alright, that's what you try to do.
Oh, you want to do
Shots. Just here. Want that. Just.
I do this really cool thing. It's like I sit from bottom out and cry.
No worries.
Yeah, I do that.
Almost like that.
When I call my mom.
Pushing out here, boom, boom, double from that thumb. Go for you.
6 minutes and nut shots.
One out or about
Yeah.
I don't want to tell him that.
Take your time, 'cause 5 minutes is a long time.
I fucking got caught by the second.
There it is, maintain
Because I
position.
never, you know, would have done that.
There it is, there it is.
I don't want that fucking shit, you know?
Not to Boston.
Yeah, please lose it and we're like in half cars.
Or whatever the fuck this is.
There it is, there it is. Come on. Maintain that mount, not just holding. Damage. I need damage. That's the theme of today. I need you guys playing with that idea that we're not looking to hold someone, we're looking to hit someone. Posture. If your posture is 0, you're not going to do damage. You have to get to 90 to do true damage. That's postured up, which means you're going to Suzanne Summers. Push that leg down, go back to mount, Jess. Roll. Roll your leg up. Up. Do it again. But you got to push the leg out. Back to mount. Back to mount. Let's go, let's go, let's go! This next round, if you're good with staying for a little bit, let's save your ribs some damage. Yeah? And you have a penetrating lift as she goes in. So if you hold me, put it to the side of you. Yeah, so that way when I'm in, I'm blasting through it. Yeah? Come on, come on, come on. Switch position. That's halfway.
It's payback time.
I'm sorry. Moving up like this last second. I want that shoulder to go into. Slow through it, yeah? There, yes, yes, yes. Damage, there it is. Be polite, but damage. Nah, you can touch her. She's got to feel it today. Realistic. That's it. Hey, Luca, you can hit a little bit harder. Make it move. There it is. If you feel like you're killing them and they can't escape, find a different position in the mouth.
Does that count as an escape?
Technically, no, but also yes. And Ben's going to learn to give up his back to escape mount, which is the worst idea ever.
I mean, I escaped out. Like, I didn't get finished in mount. Little wings, guys.
Good. Run through it, yeah? Use those hands, just like you would in wrestling. There it is. Come on, Jess. Come on, Jess. You got to defend the face, fool. You got mount escapes other than Luca is suspect. I got some suspect mount escapers in here. What was that?
That's all right. You had someone that wasn't me on him.
That's what we're going to say about your opponent, too. Hey, he was all right. He had someone who wasn't Luca.
Rodney's favorite part of MMA.
And that's like Lucas actually basically.
Hey,
Like, he's not a bad fighter. It's just he kind of ran into the wrong thing.
he went against the last decision that doesn't make any sense to me at all. One of the most dominant gyms in MMA.
One of them.
Yeah, they're not the, but they're pretty high up there. Done. We're gonna do damage in the clinch too. However, that's okay. We'll save that for a Muay Thai day. Luca, let me use you. Let's talk about pummeling the head, because again, we had several different things. I'm gonna go through this because this is probably the most important thing on the two lesson plans that I had. Is like Luca is going to be driving his forehead in, almost trying to look at my ear and push my head up against the cage. This is going to give him control. If he gets wrist control here, you notice the knees are pretty much just open for him to throw. As long as he's got this hand, he's got damage. Now, one thing that we talked about at Factory X was you can drive this knee, you see the knee I'm moving on Luca, all the way through to the cage. Yeah. Now you see how I can't get this leg through anymore. My position has become a lot weaker. And Luca, who's driving into the cage, has developed that hip pressure that he's looking for to really hold me in. So if you were having a problem damaging someone on the cage, this knee through the middle is going to be one of your best tools to keep them in place. Okay, now, I am in a shitty position. Would everyone agree?
Yeah.
All right, excellent. So I'm going to take my hand and I'm going to roll. That's the first thing I need to do is establish wrist control. This is the damaged side hand. If I push this into him, he can no longer knee. This gives me my exit if I pull down. However, instead, let's fight this head position first, right? Because if I go to move him, but he's still driving this head position in, you notice he wins. So we can do a few things. First thing I want you to do is actually head pummel. Push in. Sorry. I'm bringing my chin over, down, then my forehead in. You notice how his spine bends? When the spine bends, they get weak. So the first way that we get that head position back is to head pummel and really drive in here. If he's really drugged in, I change my level with it. Now you notice when I come up and in, one of us is maintaining that head position. For Reagan, the idea here with wrestling is like Joe talks about, my head is driving into their head constantly. Wrestling is, and cage wrestling is one of those things where I have to be okay with grinding my forehead against them all fight. If we're on the cage, I'm grinding my forehead every second of that fight to get head position back. I do not let someone have head position. Because if Luca has head position, he gets takedowns or he gets damage. Make sense? Okay, the next way, I wrote these down because we were watching it this weekend. This is one that I do really well that you guys have a problem with, and then I'll leave you with those two to practice, yeah? Knees to the body from this position. Even when he drives this knee all the way through, you notice he's bladed. Just like if he controls my wrist, he's got the opening. If I control his wrist, I have the opening. Now this is going to sound weird, but I'm actually going to use the knees to get my head pressure back. Because when I knee someone, they come up. That's going to relieve the head pressure for just a second. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sit my butt down and bring my weight down. I've got to control this overhook. From here, I can come up and in with the knee itself. So go ahead and get like good head pressure here. I'm here. Here. Now I'm in, looking to get my head pressure back. So knee to the body is going to help create space. Even if he gets these hips like all the way in, I can round me in. Look, you see? Just round me. And I'm going to get that little bit of distance to drop down and get my head position back in. Now, you probably just saw me headbutt Luca, because I told you, this is dirty. This is grinding. When you're in here, if you're the nice guy, oh man, you're doing such a good job. You're going to get beat up, you're going to get taken down. You got to get dirty. You got to grind that head, you got to be mean. Yes?
His response is being knee in the stomach, not knee to close that distance with his hips? Or is it
Okay, so you got head pressure, right? You got control. I roll, I come down. You bring your hips in, and you start driving in.
base?
Mm-hmm. Now, keep your hips out just a little bit. All right, now here you feel real solid, right?
Mm-hmm. More so. Yeah. I'm exposed.
I'm using the knee to get back that space. Make sense?
It's not necessarily they're gonna like look up or do something, but it is like an impact, kind of like a. It's more just involuntary, like a little bit of movement.
Remember, jiu-jitsu, wrestling, all of this is a game of inches. You have to be okay with inching to the destination. If I try and jump a foot, there's all those 12 inches in between that I'm trying to skip through. And that's where you get hurt. That's where someone catches you, yeah? So don't be afraid of taking those inches. On that side, I'll work with you, Reagan, yeah? All right, everyone got it? Hands up, 1, 2, 3. You got 2 variations. That head pummel should be me. You guys should like leave here with marks on your face from head pummeling. Yeah, that's it. I'll switch you halfway through. Down. I used to love fighting you guys, which, you know, is probably why my neck is messed up every day. But I'm going to take a step to the outside, and I'm going to drive my knee up, and I'm almost trying.
I love those ones where you got the knife like a clinch here.
Like with
And like no hands on the ground.
It's more satisfying when it's on the cage. It's here, then, and that low stance that I was telling you to explode from, right? Let's down, not butt out, let's down, Take that step to the
Yeah,
outside.
it's on the
Then I go heel, toe, and then when I go knee, swing my arm harder than that. Good. Now, from there, you would catch the heel just like you were working with that ankle pick and take it with you. Now let's try it out. Yes,
The
yes.
restaurant, yeah, and then like, yeah. It was effective. I was going backward. It was in my way as you were pushing it. It was like a half ball, half stumble backward.
Yeah.
I've seen too many takedowns.
Yeah, I like that.
That works.
If you would want to like
I feel like I'm kind of late
get to
for
some
that.
sort of people
Yeah.
like,
No, 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 you're still there.
even if you like pressure
Outside arm around this.
Send me
Boom.
something.
So even if you catch it and you're like, you pull that
Are we
leg
going
and
one
it
person
comes down,
at a
which is
time?
what you felt.
Yeah,
Swing
it
down
said
back,
you
one
could.
person.
Oh, wait. Oh, watch that way.
Yes, and that's where you want to go anyways, right? Or go to your traditional single position. I like that a lot better.
That's why there's a lot less energy.
Yes, exactly.
You call a lady.
My whole body moves.
I will.
That was-
I got it. I mean, you got it. Yeah, I got it.
Shut that like something. So as I go around, past that. This arm forward.
Look special.
I'll show you my favorite thing after. It's a competition with AJ. It's much better. Arm comes over. Under. Oh. One over.
Yeah, I'm definitely flashing heads.
Yeah, I had it around the back.
Anyways, you got it. There, yes. Oh, switch. I'm sorry, guys. We're about 20 seconds, 30 seconds over. 40 over now. Head pull, Ben. Head pull. Drive that forehead in. There it is. Yes. Feel how controlled now that is?
There we go. That has a lot of effort too. I didn't realize how much effort was involved in that.
So, when you got that foot, there's like really no way for me to get out.
Yeah, that's really difficult now. It's crazy how one little thing is like.
If you know
What's the
that
balance
you're
guy?
it's like, well,
Right back hand. As long as you use this part of it, it's hard to like good. Like temple headbutts.
Yeah, it'd be really right.
I'm feeling
We actually switched.
That does not
really well.
That-
Out of this gym. This case suit. Let's go over this. Pick up the left. All right, now, a lot of people have really good balance, right? Pledge.
Imagine like
Forward. We'll swing the leg.
snapping their chin.
Yeah. Super easy, and it's a low like energy takedown.
You seen Matt Brown? Yeah, bro. Just elbows. Just an ass. Very much.
Yes. Make sure when you pull, rock the baby. That way my weight goes up. Yeah.
This one's gonna be hard.
No, that's it.
Your ear? No, it's your elbow. Oh.
Time. All right. We've talked about this one, so we're not going to do it. I'm just going to show you guys. Let's say I end up in this position here. I like getting to the inside because you guys know my ninja choke is my favorite fucking move. So when someone shoots in on me, I'm weird. I dive my hand to the inside. And I say weird because it's not common, but this right here is actually one of the best defenses you can do. As long as I reach this outside hand and control the wrist, anywhere Luca goes now, I'm almost like under his chin. I'm like guiding him out of position.
You can't shuck out of it?
Yeah.
Ah. Okay.
Okay,
Now,
now.
have any grip, like if you have like something locked in. If you had your hands locked, it'd be different.
I get my hand to the inside, yeah? Okay, so like I said, I find this wrist, go ahead and try and do anything. Right? So that arm on the inside is great. Now, what's the dangers of it is if someone goes to enter, and I'm used to diving that arm in and they come overhand. So the arm inside is great defense, but you leave yourself exposed for a second. Now, when you get the arm inside, that's where we talk about Leon Edwards, right? What did Leon Edwards do against Kamaru Usman? We talked about it. 2-on-1, right? So this hand, I take it and I grip it with both hands. Go ahead, take me down. Do anything, man. Come on now. Punch me. Knee me. Right, as long as I have the 2-on-1 grip, I pretty much have control of the position. But it's only when I blade and get sideways, which was what was in the curriculum, right? Getting sideways on these takedowns, I realize you guys are like, well, coach, now he's got my back. But that's why I don't let this get through. I keep my shoulder to his shoulder, and I frame out. Now I can do those simple things like we were talking about the other day, arm drags essentially to get off the cage. Okay, let's go over that bicep cutter real quick. So let's say Ben, let's say he knocks me down. Let's say I'm just on the ground, he's standing up. You see this shit in MMA all the time, yeah? Okay. First things first is these legs, Jangwale, right? They're meant to do damage. They're not just meant to be here because, look, he's going to kill me. I have to get my legs in between me and him. That's up kicking, heel to the body as Aldana and fucking Macy Chasom. She got finished with she got finished with it. Aldana came up and right in the belly and she fell over, right? So I want to create damage here. This is another position that he's looking for damage and I'm looking for damage. I'm not just sitting here. I'm making this hell for him. Pushing on the legs, hitting him, striking him, turning, looking to get to that technical guy, okay? From this position, let's say Ben starts crowding me, right? Okay, this is fine. I'm going to get control. I want to have an arm. Even if it's same side and he's still swinging, I still have my defense, I'm good. Okay, I'm going to take my leg and I'm going to lasso. This is the secret to MMA gloves. Lock up right over the glove. Put your hand out. The glove supports you. Don't grab on the glove, pull your hand up. Now he's got a way out. I grab right below the glove, it actually anchors in. Some fighters, I'm not telling you to do this, but know that this is an option. I'm not telling you to do this.
I think
The Joe Von special.
The Joe Von special, bro. All right, now. I'm up, I'm defending myself on the other side, I'm keeping my hips away. You notice I'm not down on the mat. I'm going to take my my left leg, and I'm going to bring it over like a lasso. From here, I'm almost going to bait them to come to this side. So after I come in and I've got this in, I'm just resting on his bicep. He's going to start to come across. That's when I lock in my bicep cutter. When I lock this in, I want to flare my knee down and really lock this figure four. If I can hold on to the wrist, great. Most likely, you're not going to finish the bicep cutter. You heard what I just said?
What?
If you want to finish the bicep cutter, I'm going to take my inside hand off and come around the head and grip over the head and over the back. From here, I'm going to continue to flare and get my tap. But I need a control position and keeping him close to me here to really lock his hand in and allow my shin to extend into the arm itself. Now, let's say you're not able to finish the bicep itself. This arm is a fantastic arm to attack. So I'm going to come up, I'm still going to be pulling him down, trying to finish, and notice I can then transition into my straight arm. This arm is trapped. Come around this way for me. Something I was playing with Pete if I know like I had shin guards on, it's going to be really hard for that bone to like create the compression I need to create the pain compliance. So I can reach up and grab over the elbow. Now I can have a free hand to start really playing. Let's say this guy does a good job here. That's fine. I'm going to reach over the elbow, and I'm going to pull the elbow to me. That bends it. Now we're in Kimura with the bicep cutter. Okay, again. Bends up. In position, I'm striking. He starts coming in. Boom, I get control of the hand. I go lasso. I come in. I get my bicep. All right, now from here, I start climbing up, grabbing around the head. Lock it up. Flare the knee. Ben's already ready to tap on. Flare the knee. Get my tap. Say Ben's doing a good job of defending. He's picking his head up. This arm's rollable. Reach over, grab the elbow. Straight arm. He does a good job defending that. Switch hand over. Kimura. Notice I have not let go of the arm. Ben, you're still wanting to tap to this, right? Yep. I can extend. I can extend. So I use the bicep cutter as a trap more so than a submission. And that gives me isolation, which isolating a limb is how you get submissions in jiu-jitsu. Make sense? You guys want to try it out?
Yeah.
Hands up. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that sucks.
How bad of an idea is it to be trying to grab that hand when they're kind of like pretty bad?
Up. 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 Yeah,
Okay, well, it's getting close because I
Do that WWE shit.
I'm keeping you away, and then I'm giving you the entry, catching.
That's what Brian Ortega should have done to Volkanovski.
Look, if you guys don't believe this works, I hit this on Pete just literally Friday. This shit works. It works real goddamn well. I'm just saying. This shit works really well. You can trap that arm there, done. Yeah? That's good.
Oh, don't never tap.
You just tapped.
I know. No, it's just like.
But he wouldn't. But he did. And it was good.
So, I'm going to work something real simple. Dude, we were here today that we use that, I call it the squid bag, where we tap and get as hard as we can. Just like that. Put your hand stitch to the side for me. Okay, a big part of wrestling is learning how to follow. Whenever we shoot, that's our follow. I know I got the shoulder bump, but you know, if this was a really good wrestler, they should all out, they push the head, they hip in, they pancake, you're not in trouble, right? When I say and Joe says right, as we go to a knee.
You want to do 2 and 2?
This was a person, and you see how the head. Quite
You guys wait for us.
You just showed it.
Run like Sam. Lasso. Lasso.
Do what Ben does.
Yes. Now give up the escape. She turns. Boom. Reach up around the head. Control. Flare the knees. Tap. Yes.
Michael.
Willie, do me a favor. Hold this real quick. Just hold it out to the side right there. Hold it right there. That's all. A little bit.
Oh shit.
That's
That's a weird spot.
See how the head. This would be the closest thing to like a
Lasso, figure 4. Yeah. Okay, now I flare this knee. What else? Oh, portrait. Yeah. Okay. I'll let it go. Okay. So here, step up, and then the other one is Kimura.
Like a weird ass
And
twister.
you like crank. You call it the midget twister.
Good.
It's hard to get that arm underneath. It's hard to get that arm underneath. You need like half Nelson them, and then you have to like get your arm through, and then you stand there like.
Oh, this one hurt though. Oh, okay.
That's it.
I want to try it.
Flare.
That was me.
I'm not gonna
Lazy.
go on it.
Last meeting.
We're going
I'm
here,
going back.
hold,
I'm kind of
back
bad.
up.
What to do from first. That's tomorrow's boxing, so that'll be right up your alley. All right, let's see you at 7:30.
Now I'm trying to put it in.
Drive through though. Shoulder on that one. Forget that initial drive. My shoulder hits. Boom. Then look, see how it came up? Boom.
Definitely not.
I don't
ever
think
gonna try it.
It's
really good on my
Yes.
It was when I was
I'm
like
just saying, get in touch with me.
Come up. Boom. See how I start looking up? Almost like I'm trying to get this thing to the ceiling.
It works well with like, at least when it works on me.
Yes. Yes.
Oh look, you can pass around my leg. And then I'm like, oh shit. It works from like, not like bounce like to get like that kind of crazy.
That's what it
cradle.
looks like.
Yeah.
Not like standing up.
Mhm. Yeah, usually I got it done.
Where that knees out.
Like a cradle.
Lock up around his head.
Like the arm
Oh, which one are you doing? Keep him close, then flare your knees out and extend. Pull him closely. Pull him tight.
He's tapping.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
You gotta tap the person, ideally. Or
Like I said, I know that this seems like, oh, coach, but like even in jujitsu, I hit this a lot. All right, like because we're here, I'm playing around. I've got these hooks. Someone goes to reach, and I lasso. Now from here, I know I can shoot this through if I want to and start looking for it. I've ended up. So let's say even here, yeah, we're in, like go to guard. I'm in guard. I'm controlling these hands. Even from here, I can create space to look for this last leg. Now I get my leg through. Now he did a really good job. Where I was in here, I had this. He reached inside of his own leg, so I like get this leg out a little bit. Yeah. So once we're here, I was playing with trying to finish from this position as well. But it's really nice that I have this arm locked up because I can just start swiveling through to his hips. And now I'm on top. I kind of got a submission here, but not really, right? Somebody clear, flip to cover in that north-south position. So I can flip position from here as well if I start playing with that more. I'm just going to keep driving it through his leg. Alright, so if I'm in here, I'm probably going to try and pull up. Luke has got me tight. He's looking to finish, right? Okay. From here, start posturing up. Luke, it's like this. I'm still in. Come on back to my feet. I'm really trapped in there, and all you have to do is extend those knees constantly and keep me close. If not, more through, and then I come in, I try and defend, so he's going to push my wrist to my knee and elevate those knees and rotate. Now he clears his legs, or mounted triangles, etc. This is one of my jams. I know that I got some weird ones like the Von Flu and obviously the bicep cutter, but you've been there before a bunch. Yeah, I hit this all the time. So try it out, get the flip, and then let's get doing a little bit of wrestling and let's get out of here. The only reason we're bringing it down today is talking to Pete and talking to Jess. It seems like we've been taking a lot of damage recently. It's been like back to back to back camps, back to back to back people trying to like go hard all the time. So today we're bringing it down, just having a little bit more of a technical day. I hope you don't mind. This is all in the aspect that I want to keep you guys a little bit healthier, feeling a little bit good, and resting up before we go at it on Friday. Yeah. All right. So try, and Saturday, and Sunday, and then Monday through Sunday again. Yeah. So okay. So get bicep cutter as they start trying to defend that Kimura. Feel flipping them through, and then play with submissions from there. Because like Luca, that was a beautiful reverse triangle is what we call it. Yeah, reverse triangle that he just like steps over and then he's got my head and I'm screwed, right? So play with it, yeah? All right, hands up. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Jess, let me get you wrestling. Sam, I'm gonna get you wrestling with me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put up 2-minute rounds for you again. 1 minute, 2 minutes.
1 2-minute round.
Michael from the TS video game is getting.
I love the bicep cutter. I know it's a weird one, and I know a lot of people are like, dude, that bicep cutter's gay, but I love the bicep cutter. I like that. Honest to God, that's probably like my 4th most caught submission is the bicep cutter. As weird as that sounds. Yeah, I have a way to get it from top too. If you guys want to learn that.
Just in
From
general.
top?
I have a way to get bicep cutter from top as well. Yeah, okay, let's go. Let's go practice that one, and then in 2 minutes we'll talk about the other one. Nah, you're good.
You gonna practice the rest?
You'll get to practice. Oh, you're down. How do you hurt your knee?
Shit. Honestly, I think
Oh,
it was
no.
on the wall twist and
Go sit. It looks like it hurts you.
you
You
don't
look
want me
like
to
you can
squat
go-
it out?
It looks like you can go sit.
You normally tell me to
Yes,
squat it
still,
out.
but you gotta relax. Look for some of that stuff we worked today.
I think.
Yes.
What's
A little
up?
bit deeper on that shot. That's
The
jiu-jitsu
football leg?
practitioner.
Oh,
Deeper on that
okay.
shot, but it was
So,
okay. Front foot,
pull
hold
that
it out.
down,
You
lay
just
that
needed
leg
a little
down.
bit more angle. Yeah. Try to get-
Alex, for the flip over.
Like on your back, isn't that like when you have to stop?
Hang on.
Yes.
We're trying to get like a
Yes.
guitar's hand.
That's dangerous. What is it?
He grabs
Dangerous.
between,
What is it?
grabs his
Hazardous
thigh.
position or whatever.
That's what he
Ref
does.
stops
He
it
grabs
because
his
of the
thigh to stop the
safety
floor.
feature.
Grab your thigh, Willie.
You know what
Grab
I'm
your
talking
thigh.
about?
Your own
Oh,
thigh.
you were talking
With
about.
that
It's
hand.
not
Yes.
Grab your thigh.
That is illegal. I mean, not illegal.
What is
but
it?
To
it's
stop the
jumping on
Kimura.
someone's back in wrestling, like starting monkey.
All right, and then
I'm
you
pretty sure
take
they
No, I don't think you can.
that.
No, it's like it's
Oh, I don't know. Potentially, yeah, high school, like anything, yeah, it's like.
Did they just kick
As
you?
long as it looks
You're
good.
good. So,
Make them do burpees.
He said he's sorry, I'm sorry.
you good, Jess? I didn't get to see that one. I watched the film later. Keep going.
Hey, you should be able to kick them in the knee once.
I'm good.
We got some hammers back there too, so.
I do. I got sledgehammers, Jess. You should take it to both of their knees.
Why you got such a?
Who needs knees?
For S&C.
You good?
Yes. I see y'all figured it out without help.
I don't know.
You flipped him over. They need help with the flip out. I was trying to help him.
You gotta give him that angle. You see how your leg's on the outside? You're blocking.
Dude, I'm gonna punch him in the stomach so hard, bro.
You gotta get that leg to the inside again. And swim it all the way through. And give him the pass.
I think there's one for it.
Now, grab around his head. Pull him in. Good. Now you have that finish. If that doesn't work, start reaching up. Go straight arm. Alright, if he's defending the straight arm, you see how I give you the elbow?
I'll
go
get
more
him
up.
when he's done talking in there.
Now push the knee up
Watch,
to the
watch,
sky.
watch, watch, watch.
Roll through.
Push the knee up to the sky.
That's not the Kimura.
Hey.
Yeah.
Not the fucking-
Yep, as you Kimura, he grabs his thigh. And then
Yeah, I
you
like
push
that.
the knee up to the sky.
So we're in. He comes over. Switch.
That's a shit flying off you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Takes some time. And he comes over and staples. Switch. And then I come higher up under the arm. Monitor rotates.
So you're gonna grab the Kimura.
Takes around and scoops it.
Just from the back.
Do you remember how to do the Kimura, Andrew?
So,
Okay.
No.
Hey, are we gonna hard round for it?
So you're
No,
gonna-
when do you count?
you're in your time.
I can do some type of throwing around.
Practicing what you're
Reach
doing.
through and grab your own hanger.
Coach, I have a question about a submission for
Ah.
May.
Hey, Tom, bring it in. We got one more and then we're out of here, guys.
Good for them.
Then we're in, this is just like future reading. We're putting information information into her knowledge that she doesn't need right now. Yeah. All right, last one we're gonna practice. This one's a pretty interesting catch. I'm gonna scoot to the other side so you guys can All right, so let's say I make like this Casey Katami position. You guys know we can come over. This is like Damage City. But sometimes people are real good about like keeping these arms in tight. Okay, so I'm gonna reach down. I'm gonna take my knee on my leg and I'm gonna staple. Ooh, I went the wrong way. Oops, my bad. I'm gonna take my knee and I'm gonna staple. Now this staple doesn't have to be super deep. All I'm trying to do is stick this arm in place because I'm going to switch the staple leg. When I switch the staple leg, I come all the way up. A lot of jiu-jitsu practitioners kind of settle here. Like if Lucas starts to buck, you guys will see like I'm pretty settled in. I'm gonna allow him some space with my leg here to think his arm's coming out. And as I do, I'm gonna grab it and bring my knee back towards the head. From there, I'm going to get back to that figure four position. We have all the same finishes. I can come under the head and extend. I can come under the arm. And I like this one where I come up because this arm is really trapped in and I can start looking for the straight arm. You can look for like triangle and stuff position, triangles from this position, but this arm is so well trapped in here that I would just keep it, right? I can come back through. Now we're in the exact same submission set that we were when he was on top. So whether it's top or bottom, the only thing that's different is the setup. Anyone else see that again?
I need a fresh bicep. Fresh bicep. See some good ground.
This is the stuff that like we don't ever like really get to see in like Kraken. So like this is the little tips and tricks that I have in my game that are like, oh, he's chilling, and then all of a sudden he's like, what the fuck? You know? So anyways, Casey Katami.
Oh, that was my spine.
Yeah, you're welcome. Casey Katami. Staple. Switch. Around the arm and lock. Under head, flare knee. Straight arm I can pull up. Reach my arm through. Come more serious.
Stand up. Ah.
Yeah? Try that one and then let's get out of here. Hands up. 1, 2, 3. Yes. You want to go with the regular? No. Okay, Sam. I'm going to need you still. I'm sorry. All right, let's see it. It's you guys' fault that Sam doesn't get to do. No, I'm okay. You'll do it after. All right, let's see it. From top. Casey Katami. Knee through.
In the bottom.
Tight, and so get to the side control. All right. There it is. And let's look Casey Katami, so get these fingers to me. Bottom knee through. Bottom knee. Oh, okay, that works. You staple. So let me use you as I show. Like it. I'm gonna come to this side so you can see me. Okay, so Casey Katami, my knees through and I'm up on my hip. All right, now from here, I'm gonna push down and get my top leg over. Stapling it by the hip. All right, I'm gonna transition my other leg inside. So see how, yes. Now I'm trying to get all the way above the crook of the elbow. From there, I'm gonna extend the leg. Whether, whoops, oh man, that's MMA killed you, dude. My bad, I was trying to move my knee. I'm going to extend my leg, but the goal is to get this hand to the inside of my leg. Here. Yes. Now I'm going to bring my knee in and connect my knee to my foot. I'm going to roll my foot over my knee, locking up that figure four. Come under the head. Extend the arm. No, extend. You guys see my toes? Extend the hips.
Oh,
Yep. Very good. Now, this arm that she has just down, she's going to reach over my head. All right. Now, Willie, you're going to pull the elbow up to you and sit up. Now, you're going to grab both hands over the elbow and hip in and squeeze the elbow to you.
like higher, right on top.
Right on top of the elbow.
Your hand.
So look,
down,
I'm
not
here,
the elbow.
I slide up to the elbow. So look, high. Higher. Good. Now, see how her hand is caught? I pinch with my head, and I pull the elbow into me. Look at my chest here. Really. See how my hips are in? That gives me the room to pull her through that space.
My fingers are getting like numb. But on this hand, on the hand you're on top of.
It's close. Turn the elbow in. In. If you need to, take your top hand, grab the elbow. Now bring your hand over the elbow and squeeze the elbow in.
Oh, that's no,
There's a heavyweight jiu-jitsu guy named Bernardo Farias. He likes the over-under pass.
That's the greatest pass of all time is what that is.
And then what you do is it involves like straightening out the bottom leg and stepping over it. He doesn't leave arm in there. You know how to do it.
over on the pass is like exactly what it sounds like it's here.
I'm under the elbow. I'm in, and I'm pulling into my chest as I squeeze my shoulders forward. You feel it? Now, if this doesn't work, other hand comes through, and you see how that turned his wrist?
So, but you're like passing, so that actually be like.
Why don't you try
Probably
it?
the least dangerous like lock you could do. Yeah, because you're like.
It sucks, doesn't it?
I thought you meant like.
I said, as
you
weird
were,
as this
like-
is,
I thought
this
you
is
meant like you
really
were
my
like
jam.
on top and then you like.
That's okay, and then staple the other one through, higher
Yeah,
up
that- no,
on the
it's
bicep.
like-
So turn your knee out that way. Other knee, no, leave that one down.
Yeah.
Staple stays. Other knee turns out. Get your foot into the underarm. Not over your leg, I need you in front of it. Yes. Now, extend this leg out to me.
But it's like as you're
Pull this
passing,
hand
like,
up with the
you're
other,
out.
and then get your knee to your foot.
And then they're gonna go.
Good.
Like,
Lock it
a
up.
little bit.
Now go under the head, just like we did before.
Get it, or they're gonna like shake your leg.
Under the head. Grab. And then extend the knees. Up to the underarm. Now here, you gotta go here, here, or grab the elbow here. That's the other one. So this one grabs, yep. This one, let go. This one comes full. Now, leave this out, stomach out. And yeah, tap Willie, no?
I'm my best.
Ready up? You see how this is free? Tap, tap, tap. You see how the hand goes free? You want to pinch it together. There, okay, now, from there, let's say Willie's doing a good job. Okay, we're going to go more. So you're going to reach that hand over. This one's going to start to come up. This arm is going to bend.
Is Regan done?
Huh?
Is Regan
Yes,
done?
Regan, you are all good to go.
It's the same.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's what I'm doing on me.
Like I'm here, and I'm like falling off.
It's as soon as he locks up, you're like, tap, 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 yeah? You guys are good to go. I'm going to help Sam. Like I said, easy night tonight, so that way Friday.
No S&C?
S&C tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, but that way, what? No,
That's
S&C.
more like.
Yeah. That way Friday we can get it.
Yeah, staple with one leg, staple with this one. Oh yeah, bro. And then I gotta replace.
Yep.
Somehow. This comes back.
I
So you
appreciate
figure
you.
moves your
Oh,
hand
yeah,
down,
there it is.
figure four.
Mark it
I
up.
use a lot of
Now, when you lock this up, I want you all to
Oh
down.
yeah, more short hood.
So your foot,
All the
yeah,
fucking time.
hips.
That's all like,
Nice
that's
and
my shit, all
tight,
like
reach
back
under
stuff,
that.
just like jumping on people's
Start
back,
to extend
hanging
your
out,
hips
just making
and
it
flares
tired.
those
I think my problem right now is I get a little too caught up.
You
in the
see
fact,
how
like,
you let it go?
Oh
here?
yeah,
Go deeper.
Oh,
I have to
yeah.
keep my fucking shit.
Because
I notice my arms are getting
That's-
isolated easier.
Yeah. I gotta
No,
work
seriously.
so much to stay in
Sorry,
shape.
unless Jess needs a break.
And
Casey
then
Katami.
this, I'm like pummeling.
Staple, switch, catch, adjust. Now, when I'm here, I'm going to start to pull this knee out and sprawl my hips. And Andrew, you saw that instantly put pressure, right?
I
Knee
like
out,
smoothing
and sprawl.
figures.
And then I'm
What?
extending my hips from there.
I feel like they're just so much better than like, guillotine. It's like, nah, I'm
cartwheel over this.
Dude, no, you fucked the fucking octopus guard, dude.
Octopus guards?
Pull this
I'm
up.
not great at it.
You know what it is though?
You gotta get kind of flattened.
Stand.
So you
Feel
gotta
how you had to move that knee?
put your arm like really
You
high
gotta get
up.
back there, you guys
Because
do
if
the
you
arm
put it
brush.
low, they'll reach over and cross face you.
Oh, I see.
You gotta put
Yeah.
it like
Really high.
it's kind of like here, kind of like here. So people just like reach over and cross face
I
you.
mean, they both are, but this
Right?
one's worse.
So then go back.
Those fucking
There.
You gotta go here, so like now reach over. And if they reach, if you get high enough, when they reach, they have to like lift their weight back and then you hit both of them up. So it's not like you'll never get cross face, but it needs to be high enough where if they do cross face you,
Feel that?
they're like taking weight off you to cross face you, and then you either you switch from like taking their back
I
and
think
then
I'm
like
scared of creating space
hip
here,
bumping
but I
the
have
other
to.
way.
Yeah.
So when you say that arm's nice and
We can
tight,
bump
bump
it.
it out, yeah. That's right, Andrew.
I'll be back in a second too.
Like half guard, and
You're good. Tommy?
oh shit, like here, like cross face me. Right. Right. Now here.
Reach down, grab the hand.
Now cross face me, right?
Yeah, that'll work.
And
It's
then
nice.
turn the bill,
Lock
turn the
up
bill
your
right.
figure four.
But yeah, so cross face me.
Oh, okay. So you got Andrew.
Yep. Now knee
So
that's
you don't even have
closest
to,
to
like,
me,
get
and you're under the head.
We just have
Yep,
to be,
flare
like,
out. Now
the
sprawl
weight.
both those legs back.
So it's the play between that.
So you see how your chest is coming forward? Then push your knees back into the arm.
It's the I'm trying to hide, like if you don't do it.
You're there, Sam. There it is. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Leave that in.
Heist out.
Sprawl, sprawl, sprawl.
You know, like heist out and do whatever, like you can
Sprawl,
do.
sprawl, sprawl. Pull his head tight to you as you sprawl.
Like when you start to lift back, I heist up and you're like.
Pull his head tight to you. Look, here. Pull here. And extend your hips.
Forget, yeah, and then there's some other shit. I think if they try to like
Extend, extend, extend.
run their hips
There it
or
is.
something,
A little bit more. Move that knee just a little bit more
Yeah, if
again.
you're here, then
Yep, go again.
just
There it is. Good. You see how we have to get wide to make that adjustment
if
on
they're
the
here,
arm?
they're not like
Okay, now get back there. Let's say you're having a hard time. It's like Andrew's arm. You're like,
I'll
fuck,
recap some
not able to get this guy. For some reason, he's just eating it. You have to be able to snap their bicep for it to not be pain compliant. You can be
They don't
pain
wanna fuck
compliance,
around.
but you have to
I'm like-
snap their bicep for it not to be pain compliance, which takes a lot of energy, right? Okay, well in that case, start attacking the isolated arm. So you're just holding this arm in place now.
Yeah, I would use them like, I do them more like for fun. If I did like knee competition, I'll like, there's certain things that I'll do
Full hand, yes.
that I just like sprinkle in, where it's like,
What's up, guys?
Later, guys.
like instead of rear naked chokes, I'm all like, one is so much easier than
That's
naked
weird.
choke in the gi. That and then like side control instead of coming here.
All right, now when you feel like you're in
Grab
control,
the
that's all you
umbrella
need.
and, like, tuck
From
it in.
there, I want you to start
Cross face,
attacking
you know,
your
like,
here.
it's like shit
I want
like
you to
that.
start pulling
like
his
that.
elbow up to you.
Arm traps and stuff. It's like grabbing them
Now,
here.
you're going to reach up and grab
You know,
underneath
like
the elbow. with your
passing,
hands.
doing
Slide,
whatever.
slide, slide.
Ankle
No, no,
grip.
just slide your arms up.
But those are like the little ones,
Good.
but like
All the way to
I kind of like I like fuck
Now,
around with
your
it.
head.
I'm just like,
And you want to
you know,
put
I
your hips
try to
back
like
because you're going
do
to drive his
bullshit like
elbow
like
into
baseball
the
bat chokes and stuff. But as far as like if someone was like, hey, we're gonna compete against this barbell in the gi, I'm just gonna like do my gi with like extra heat groups. So I'm not gonna.
That's
like,
kind of what
I'm
I
not
do.
gonna
It's like
like.
no view obstacles.
Yeah. It's probably like I think it
Now, if ever you have trouble with
benefits,
this,
like,
this is
the
where I was telling them.
guy, if
You're going to
don't-
take your
if
hand,
you
you're
don't
going to
show
grab the
it,
elbow and
it's
then
like
squeeze
not
over the elbow itself. But
cinching
you got to
here,
keep this
so
bent.
it's like it's not just like pull it out. It's like no, you have to like great grips and get your own grips and get your way out. I was like, it's easier to hold some
You
guy
doing
out.
S&C, Willie?
They're in
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, bro, you're killing it.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Think about a bench fucking.
I don't think I don't know that not to, so.
Yeah, so I guess it's like pretty similar.
I don't know what.
There's more junctions.
The same thing for your last Thursday?
I feel like I get
Last
so
Thursday?
hot.
I don't know.
You see,
I don't even
it's okay.
I go for like that.
Not always does it work, right?
I don't
Reach
think I was
through
here
and then go from
actually.
work.
I was sick.
Now this one is going to work no matter what.
There you go.
Yeah, that's not bad.
So stuck here. I don't know if I just sit there and just.
Yeah, you- So no matter what,
That's one answer too.
it's one thing to the next. And here, it'll feel it.
You can
Not
try
as
some
flexible.
stuff.
I'm kind of excited trying to like.
Yeah,
Go
it's
without me.
push
down.
bullshit or
Over.
I love
Switch
like
in.
that.
Yeah,
I do that shit. That's my bread and butter against like
Figure
people.
four.
I'm just like here, and it's like.
See how, yeah, stuff.
One thing you could try. It takes a little bit of like balance.
Rear the doctor. Grab on your head. Extension. With your hips. You're trying to squeeze your hip extension.
I learned from like Ryan stuff. I'm like sure it's not really. But you're here.
Yeah,
A lot of like
notice that,
stuff
right?
that you want to do
Oh,
involves
oh,
like
that's right.
extending and coming in. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna like when they're close.
Okay.
Basically
I'm
gonna put,
I'm
like, your
good.
elbow
Let's say I turn my
over
hand. That's
your head.
really like
You're
trying to get
gonna
the
like
bicep.
sit those in.
Okay.
You're gonna think that they're doing.
So let's say this hand gets loose.
Get up
Pull
on
this elbow
you.
up.
You're gonna
See how this is now trapped? Okay. Now go all the way up to elbow. Rotate through. And now you gotta give me space
Yeah,
here.
this like
That you're
bottom
pulling
leg.
my
So if
arm
you feel like it's
down
hard
and
for
into
you
your
to,
belly.
like,
Yeah,
explode up on top of me.
Uh-huh.
What you basically use this and then you're like fucking around doing all this stuff.
Yeah, that's
I
pretty
use
close.
this
Pretty
for
close.
extractor leg.
Use that hand. Grab over the other hand. Grab control back. Grab over the elbow.
Okay.
Now
So you
go
can
over
try
your hand.
that. It's a
and
little
then
like
take
finicky.
two.
You're probably gonna get soaked a few times.
Tap.
Go ahead and
That's
like
more
try
shoulder,
it.
but that's good. Okay, now let's say that's not working. Okay. Take your arm, push
It's gonna
through,
be like you're gonna like.
and now look. I'll try and get out. You ready? Tap.
Yeah.
Distracted.
But it's like, kind of like
Stop. Stop.
and
And if you get those men that like, you know,
Bye,
go in
Willie.
the opposite better,
Bye, Willie.
then you can just end up on bottom in that same submission series, flipping them, same submission series. You never have to let go of that. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to try them from bottom line. Try that one.
You're on top. Just gonna start here, hands on chest. This is where like most of the people start looking for damage, right? He postures up, he starts to throw, cycle him in, that fish. Now notice this like a trap.
That's like.
So I swing it through, and Andrew's like, yeah, side control. So 98% of the time people reach around your arm.
But then you kind of have to like. It's one of those things where it feels like you're gonna fall, but it's like, but yeah.
To
You
my
know
knee.
what you're doing. I like that. Like, oh, he's gonna fall, and they move it.
Driving my knee.
You like high step out and like.
You're like
Yeah. Kyle, you know.
expecting
Yeah,
this to
bro.
do something. It doesn't do anything.
I know I have to
Like,
figure
it's
it out. I just have trouble.
Appreciate you, bro.
Got it, man.
From top.
Now, man, boom, boom. Get your hand to your knee, inside your knee. Boom.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Yeah. Fuck it. Let me know.
Because I already try and fold my arms over and for the darts anyway.
Yeah.
So like if
that's
they
feel
give
like
up on the
this
knee shield, I can get the dart.
way. Yeah.
If not, I can just take them out or whatever. So yeah, it seems like we're working nice, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir. What you weighing in right now?
This morning or afternoon I weighed in at 152. So they gave 1 pound allowance, so it's 46.
Oh, shit.
So it's like 6 pounds.
Plenty of options from there, but I use that trap to like just get them stuck.
Can I try the bottom line?
Andrew?
I can't. My buddy booked a concert a little while ago.
It's gonna be good.
Touch short and knockout.
You're getting used to that
Your
pressure, man.
attention
Like
to
people that
show
are
them the move,
don't wanna,
and they
like,
decided they had it.
technical that are
If I can
like it's like
flip it over
Here,
and
he
kick me
rolls.
my straight knee.
I fucking got your ass.
The
man.
one that already
I feel
hurts
like
straight
you're
back.
dealing with that like a lot better.
Yeah, definitely.
Do I get the Kimura first and then you roll?
I feel like it kind of like surprises
Yeah,
me
you
a
gotta
little
pick
bit.
more first. Yeah.
And they didn't. They were making it up.
Push it in between your legs. Or Andrew, in between your legs.
Yeah.
Straighten the arm and then rock them.
Yeah, dude. Like, so fucking in there.
Pull through.
Just
Yeah,
dealing
come
with
on.
that, dude.
So you've got to push the wrist in to
Yeah,
get the
that
flip.
shit
That's
too,
not
bro.
bad. Now roll up, roll up.
I'm stuck. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me try that again.
No, is your knee bad? Is that bad? No, it's good. When you roll through.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Just staying for S&C or what?
Yes, sir. Just gonna put your hand.
Hey Ben. Ben.
Yeah.
How is wrestling breaking up the bigs
In
and littles?
to the shoulder.
How was what?
Wrestling, breaking up the bigs and
Now you
littles.
see how, look, I still have you trapped.
It was
You
just
would
me,
literally
Ash,
say,
and another
I
kid
can
for a
rock
big.
up with my head.
We ended up taking one of the littles, Matt's kid, and he stayed for the big class. So I don't know. It might be good if like you have more wrestlers. There was just like a big ass class at the beginning,
Yeah.
and then like nobody at the end.
We have a ton of littles
Yeah.
and not very many bigs.
Can you press space, type 0852? Hit stop.
Is it the red or the pause?
Red.